which was the Office Depot. The app sucks, and we're going to do a tap. And we're customer role playing. I said, "Do you know what a tap is?" And then they're like, no. Well, obviously you don't know because I just made it up. A tap is a text app where if you need a quote on paper, what Mr. Johnson was talking about, if you need a quote on paper, you don't open the app, you just text. And in this case, you just simply text Jay at 323-450-6732. And by having a text interaction, now you're not Office Depot with the shitty app in the iPhone store, which I don't even want to download. Now your Office Depot run by Jay and Larry running a tap, a text app. Now, what are you doing? You're actually solving the problem, which is a multi-million dollar problem of nobody who's an Office Depot customer opens up the app proactively. But I need a quote on paper, or I need a self-inking rubber stamp. Do you got that? A tap will increase sales. Now, Office Depot may say, hey, maybe you won't increase sales. I don't know if you're going to increase sales. There's risk involved. So this is how to de-risk, which is, what if sales for Home Depot increases $1 to $7 million per quarter? They're currently running at what? 130, 150 mil. For whatever percentage chance we increase sales, you will pay us 8% of that increase. Is that fair to you, or is that not fair to you? That is an all upside deal. And so you're mentoring the customer not on computer science. You're talking language, but you're using computer science, which Jay and I have a background in, which is CS and fossil whispering. So I'm applying computer science to solve your problem and negotiate money for me. Now, why does this matter to dating? Because price and value have never been correlated. In the history of a human, they think that they're related, but they're actually non-corollary. And my mentee, Peter Thiel, Lecture 5, CS183B, he's got an hour lecture. It's free. You don't have to get into Stanford University. You don't have to be on the faculty. It's free on YouTube. Y equals 0, where X and Y have nothing to do with each other. Price and value have nothing to do with each other.
Where do I find this on YouTube again?
Peter Thiel, CS183B. So we started talking CS183D as in distribution. CS183B actually came after I did CS183D because I pulled a Don move, but not at a restaurant. I pulled it at the Stanford Engineering Department. Don, if you guys don't remember or do remember, Don, because we were talking about dating, Don dates by walking in $150 worth of food pre-ordered, and he gives the restaurant $220. Roses come 45 minutes after they sit down. So he pre-orders a vase of roses to get delivered to the date. And then he prepays his valet too. So that way when he's done eating dinner, like a baller, he leaves. That's HTG, HFA, OTR. That's lecture 11, engineering 145, off the top of my head. How to get home field advantage on the road. So when Peter taught CS183, I knew that there'd be maybe a B, a C, and a D. And as soon as Sam Altman started CS183B, I squatted D. And so what you're trying to do with learning is you're trying to predict where the market's going to go, where the arbitrage is going to go. Because if you know what the future is or have a good educated guess about it, then you have a chance to extract some value from price and value having a hard time being correlated. Thoughts and feedback?
I have a
a lot of thoughts and feedback. Okay, so what if you feel like you are, you're dating somebody, right? And Y plus X is equivalent to what you think it is, but this person is really not as valuable as you think it is. So this is somebody you're really dating that's, you're dating down.
So to review for the people that are down everywhere, Jay's profile picture is because Jay was late, because Jay and I have been spitballing money from the last room to this room. So if you look at his explosion of messages,
and tell him the whole story though. He stood up somebody on
you tell him. You go.
No, he stood up somebody on their birthday.
Whoa, no.
Not exactly stand up.
He was there. He was there.
All right, so look, here's the whole story. The whole story is...
He showed up in his pajamas.
He still was there. I don't care what
he didn't even expect me to be there. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Look, here's the whole story, you guys. So it's somebody who I wouldn't even call them a friend. I would call them an associate, just for the sake of this conversation. So it's an associate that I've had for I've known them since 2011, since like my Olympic times and things of that nature. I went to school with back then, but it's every year I didn't know nothing about their birthday. We ain't ever celebrated each other's birthdays. We ain't ever celebrated each other's nothing. We ain't ever gave each other nothing for nothing. This year, I just so happened to remember this individual's birthday. So what I did was I woke up 4 o'clock in the morning, told them happy birthday. They, thank you, whatever, you feel me? That's all that they expected from me throughout the whole day. But I popped up at her house, you feel me? I pulled up to her crib, told her, you know what? Look, today, I know I'm usually busy, but today I'm trying to spend some time with you feel me? So what are you guys doing? What do you want to do today? Oh, well, I want to go to, she told me I want to go to the Perch. Well, I have reservations at the Perch at 6 o'clock. So I asked her, okay, so what? Am I not invited? Am I invited or what? Like, how does that shit work? Oh, well, I guess if you want to come, you could come. Oh, okay, cool. So you invited.
You was not even invited. So
I wasn't even invited. You feel me? Now I asked for the invite. You feel me? Just to make it sound good. I didn't even care that I wasn't invited. I didn't care. It didn't matter. I'm taking it, like, I'm doing the extra steps. You didn't even want me to come because you would have asked. You wouldn't even, not even you would have asked, because it's supposed to be me that asked you. But if we don't have that relationship with each other to where we don't do nothing on Christmas or none of these holidays or none of these whatever, if we don't have that relationship and I take the steps to do these things, then it's not that, oh, well, I'm wrong or I'm bad. No, we don't even do that. I just took extra steps. And it just didn't happen how I thought it was going to happen because I got caught up in this business call. So you can't get mad at me for not coming presentable to something that you didn't even invite me to. You didn't even invite me.
Well, I know when I first joined this call, you said you were on the way to dinner for your friend's birthday. That's what you said.
I was driving on the freeway. Yeah, I definitely.
Yes.
You know, that was
That's fact. The first thing. I mean, now they're sort of downplaying. At least I thought it was more than just a friend from your conversation. And so now you're saying it's just somebody who is whatever. So, I mean, if she's just whatever, then it's not that big a deal. I thought someone who you wanted to date or pursue.
Now, it is somebody you want to date.
That's why. No, I can't say that. Look, remember earlier when I said she walked upstairs, remember how I said, hey, well, she might like me, but that may not be something that I want to pursue? So that's exactly the situation that we're in right now. I'm not trying to, I want to be with you, so let's go do this, that, the other. No, there is value.
But it has to be more than just a friend thing.
Watch this. Value. Now, let me finish. Now, I do find value in our partnership, such as, okay, well, if I do business with you, because she is, she has some type of knowledge in real estate. She does have knowledge in certain things. So, I find that you're only as strong as your weakest link. I can only be in one place, maybe two at one time. So it's like I can only have two hands. I can't really handle everything. So what I do value her as is a business partner. That relationship, oh yeah, I love her. That shit is dead to me. Like I'm not focused on that right now. You feel me? Even though you guys can be focused on it, not you, Andrea, but the shorty could be focused on it all she wants to. But right now, I'm focused on building and creating this wealth for my baby so that I have free time to sit here and tutor my daughter. That's what's important.
Well,
Hey, listen, that's the only thing that I was trying to say earlier before I got my badge stripped from me. But only thing I was trying to say is if you know what I mean, can't find somebody to, you know, appreciate that you're trying to work hard for the future and do things for yourself and your daughter and your family, is it okay to date somebody a little down or what? Or is it not?
Oh my God, Office Depot.
No, but what is down? What is down?
Okay, so down to me is down to me is maybe somebody who isn't, you know, the magazine girl, somebody that isn't, you know, we got like
This is-
guys on her in her DMs.
This is the Office Depot situation. You can't, as an entrepreneur, devalue yourself at the first point of rejection. You can't reduce your price to zero at the first sign of hardship. That's chapter 11, failing forward, what they don't teach you at Harvard Business School. You cannot drop your margins to what you paid for. That's why Office Depot's in the problem. So that's what you're solving.
They're in the red.
And that's not good. That's not good. And you won't hear it. And I can hear when a person learns. Look at how fast Jay learns. Look at how fast Jay learns. And look at how happy you are with having had massive success prior, where you aren't learning this part because you're not motivated to learn it, because you keep going back to, why don't we drop Jay's price to nothing?
I'm like a human. I'm not. I took my business economics out of the equation, and I'm thinking like a human. And sometimes a human might need a little bit of boost me back up, boost my spirits back up, build my shit back up, because the person that I did care about, or my child's mother, is being a fucking piece of shit. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm going through some shit, and I just need a fat girl, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not just
No, I don't know what you're saying.
But that's the thing. That's not what you need.